I've spent hundreds, no, I mean hundreds of dollars on lip glosses. Chanel, Dior, Hermes, and well, these brands are actually not telling us the truth. They may look beautiful on the outside, but the inside, not so much. Hi, my loves y amores. Today, we're ranking them from worst to best, and I'm gonna let you know which ones are worth the splurge and which ones should stay on the shelf. First on our list is the Chanel Cocoa Gloss in the 722. Now, I purchased this one off the Chanel website and it's currently going for $42. Now, on the outside, it looks really beautiful. You have the CC logo, the black, the gold, and then I love the way that this looks. It looks very sleek. Now, the ingredients are sunflower seed oil. It also has coconut oils, but it also has synthetic fragrance, which some people may not like. Now, let's open it up, and the smell I feel is not too overpowering. So the fact that it does have synthetic perfume, I don't think it's too bad. I feel like it just smells really clean. Now, let's try it on the lips. Ooh, as I'm gliding it on, I really like the little brush. I love the fact that it's slanted and the fact that I can really contour to my lips. Now, I've been using this lip gloss for a very long time, and I can attest to it because it's not sticky. The color looks really beautiful on the lips. And I feel that no matter your skin tone, give you a very beautiful glossy finish. I really like the fact that I could apply a little bit more to give you a little bit more of color, but it's just a beautiful finish. It has that gloss on there, the sparkles. Even though it is $42, this one has lasted me. I feel like I've had this for a year. It's lasted a really long time. It isn't sticky and it feels really beautiful on the lips. Even after a couple of hours, your lips will still look very shiny, very glossy, and very beautiful. So this is definitely a yes. Next is the Hermès Lip Care Oil in the 04. Now this one is currently going for $63 and I purchased it off their website. I actually didn't know that they even had a lip gloss or any type of lip oils. So I was really interested to see how it actually looked. Now, I do really like the fact that it has the logo with the white. It looks very sleek, and then you can see the color. But let's see how it looks. Now, it smells just like a regular lip gloss. It doesn't smell anything special. I feel like it smells like something that we probably would have found at Claire's or Walmart. It doesn't have any special smells, which I'm actually surprised. I would think that it would have more of a beautiful smell to it, especially for the fact that it has sandalwood and rosemary. But I did find that it has Red Lake 7, which can be irritating for some people. So let's see how it looks on the lips. It feels very moisturizing. I do feel like this little applicator is really small, so you do have to be very delicate. Now, I am finding that if you put a little too much, some of it can go over your lip line. So I have to put a little bit more in the middle and then spread out. Now, it doesn't feel sticky. It feels very hydrating, but honestly, I feel like for the price and for it being a prestigious brand such as Hermes, this is something that I feel I would not splurge on. It's $63, and I feel if anything, you're paying for the orange box rather than the actual lip gloss. So this one's gonna stay on the shelf. This is the Dior Lip Maximizer in the Icy Blue. Now this one's currently going for $42 and it went viral for the beautiful color and for the menthol ingredients. Now it also has hyaluronic acid for hydration, and I feel like the way that it smells, it has that menthol to it. I really like the silver. I think that the silver is a really nice addition, and it's something different from the gold that we see in all of the other luxury lip glosses. I do love the fact that it's clear, and I really like the way that you can see the Dior. Now let's open it up. And of course, immediately I can smell that menthol. It smells very cooling. Now let's try it. And this is the applicator. It is a very tiny applicator, so you have to be very gentle as you're putting it on. Now, I do really like this color. It's almost like it looks blue on the bottle, but it applies almost like a clear. It has almost like a milky look to it. Now it feels tingly on the lips, not too much, but if you are somebody who is sensitive to menthol or any of those ingredients that could tingle the lips, that could be an issue because you feel that cooling sensation. It feels hydrating, but for the price and for this small bottle, I don't think that it's worth it. I would say this one needs to just stay on the shelf. This is the Estee Lauder lip gloss. Now this was part of a trio. It was a collection with Lauder, and it was absolutely stunning. Now, I do really like the fact that it is this gold. I love the fact that you can see this beautiful gold detailing around, very Lauder, very classy, very much our style. Now, let's try it. It smells fruity. It smells really, really pretty. And now this dofa, I really like the fact that it is larger. And I like the fact that I can put this on my lips and not have to swipe multiple times. Ooh. So immediately when I put this on my lips, it feels really buttery, which is no surprise because it does have hyaluronic acid. It has natural butters. The cons on this one though is that it does have some perfume, which you can smell with the fruit, but it's not too overpowering. It feels just very hydrating. I feel like this lip gloss is almost like if I had a very buttery lip balm with sparkle in tint. This is definitely a yes. This is the YSL Lip Gloss Oil in the #1 Thunder Stealer. Now this one is currently going for $40, and I have to say that it is really cute. The sizing is really cute. I love the fact that you have that silver, it's different, and then you have the YSL going at the top, and then you can see the color. Now I purposely picked this one because it was different. It was purple.
I love you.
I didn't want to get the pinks or the reds, but something that would stand out, and I wanted to see how it would look on the lips. So let's smell this. Now, this one has menthol and it has vitamin E, and immediately I can smell that menthol. It is super strong. So I wonder how it is on the lips. Ooh, now this dofa has to be my favorite one so far. I love the fact that this dofa is large and I will be able to do more coverage on my lips, but let's try it. Ooh. So the purple is really pretty. I feel like the gloss, it's not like it's straight up purple, but more of that sheen and really mixes really good with your lip color. But I do have to say, I can feel the menthol. I can feel it. It is extremely tingling on the lips. It almost has a burning sensation. And if you are somebody who doesn't like those exaggerated lip plumpers, this is something you're not gonna like. If you are someone who wants more of that plump lips, this would definitely be the one. But I do have to say, I can already feel the burning. I can already see the plumping, especially at the top ridge of my lips and the bottom. And for those reasons, I have to say this one is a no. This is the Valentino Puffer Gloss in the 302R Pink. Now this one is currently going for $38. And when I saw her, I thought she was absolutely stunning. The pink is just so pretty. It just looks so good to put on your vanity. Now let's try it. And the smell, it has that menthol smell to it. Now the ingredients on this are ceramides, vitamin E, so it really is skincare in a bottle with that plumping effect. But let's see if that actual plumping effect looks good on the lips or if it's just too much. And let's take it out. And this little dofa is absolutely adorable. I like the fact that it's slanted, almost like a triangle. So you know that you're going to be able to glide it really nice on the lips. And ooh, okay. It's already reminded me of a Nicki Minaj color. It has that bubblegum, that pink, but also to that milky finish to it. And I have to say, I can feel a little bit of that tingling on my lips, but it definitely isn't overbearing. I feel that it's really nice if you want a little bit of that gloss and a little bit of that color, but also some plumping. And it feels really moisturizing too. And it feels very hydrating. This is definitely a haute couture product that meets Gen Z. So I definitely recommend this one and say that this one, yes. This is the Tom Ford Gloss Luxe in the 08. Now this one is currently going for $62 and it feels very luxe because it's very heavy. The gold is really pretty. I love the logo. I love the fact that you can see the color and then you have that black. So you know that it looks very expensive. But now, does it actually look that way on the lips? Let's see. Now they compare this one to the Chanel one, so I am curious to see how it measures up. Now, it smells it smells like the Chanel one, and I really love the fact that this is long and the little dofa is slanted, so it's nice to see that I can contour really nicely on the lips. Now let's try it. Huh. So I have to say, it feels very hydrating and the color is really pretty, but I'm actually disappointed on this little dofa. As I was applying it, the top of it just, it wasn't, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I feel like some of the other ones, I've tried drugstore ones and I feel like the dofas have actually been a lot more sturdier. The color is pretty, but for the price, yeah, this definitely is a no. This is the Dolce & Gabbana Mint Oil Plumper in the mint color. Now this one is currently going for $41 and it has cranberry and mint. So I was very excited to see how it looks on the lips. Now it feels very heavy. I love the fact that it's just that gold. You have the DG, you have the clear bottle, and you can see this beautiful blue color on the inside. Now let's smell it. And so it definitely has that mint to it, but it smells very clean. It doesn't smell heavy at all. And let's put it on our lips. Now, I definitely love this dofa. I love the fact that this is small, but then this is larger, so I'm able to apply it on my lips really nicely. And ooh, this feels really pretty, loves. So I like the fact that it's not instantly this blue color, but it also has that pretty pink tint to it. And I feel that on the lips, it feels very moisturizing. It almost reminds me of this ocean beachy type of look to it. I feel that on the lips, it's definitely very hydrating, and the ingredients definitely prove that to be. I feel like this is definitely a very pretty lip gloss that you can take on the go with you. And yeah, this is definitely worth it. Now it comes to the time in the video where we're gonna be ranking our lip glosses from worst to best. Now, coming in at number 8 is dun dun dun, the Hermes one. Now, this one, not only was it super expensive, but the payoff was not good. I really feel like you're just paying for the orange box rather than a good product. So this one is last. Now, coming in at number 7 is the Tom Ford. Although it looks super luxurious and they compare this one to Chanel, I felt the payoff was not that great. It definitely is very overpriced and something that you would find at your local drugstore. Now, coming in next at number 6 is the YSL. I felt like this plumping was just way too much. If you're somebody who wants that plumping, yes, it would be nice, but it was just way too much on the lips. It definitely is not one that I would be purchasing again either. Now, coming in at number 5 is the DIOR lip gloss. Although this is a very beautiful and viral gloss that we've seen everywhere, it's just not worth it. I don't think that it's anything special, and I feel like the gloss just looks ordinary. Now, next on our list at number 4 is the Dolce & Gabbana. I think that this one is very beautiful. I love the fact that it feels heavy, it looks luxe, and it just reminds me of a beautiful summer vacation. It smelled pretty. I love the fact that it brought out those pinks. So this definitely is one that I would be purchasing again. Now, coming in at number 3 is the Valentino. Not only does it look really pretty, it reminds me of the Nicki Minaj Pink Friday, and it's also really hard to find a very pretty bubblegum pink on the lips without it looking crazy. I felt that the ingredients were very good. It is definitely skincare in a bottle, and that's something definitely that these lip gloss brands need to take a note of. It felt really hydrating, it was really pretty on the skin, and that's why we have it at number 3. Now for our top 2, it is the Estee Lauder times Lauderay. Now, the only reason that this isn't number 1 is because this was part of a special collection and it came in a trio. I wish that this was something that you could purchase separately on its own because it just is so hydrating. it feels like a hydrating lip balm on the lips. It just felt so beautiful, and I love the colors. The color is just absolutely amazing with the sparkle and the pink. And look at this, so rococo, Sora style. Number one, woo, it is the Chanel. I love this one, loves. I've been using this for multiple years, and I just love the way it looks. I feel like this is luxury plus skincare plus a beautiful look in a bottle. It is, look at the way that it's luxurious in its packaging, and I love the fact that it's not sticky, it lasts, and it's buildable. And for the $42, I feel like it's not too expensive, but yet it's not too cheap. It is definitely something that I recommend, and it definitely is a luxury lip gloss. Now that is my ranking from worst to best of luxury lip glosses. If you guys want to check out more lip glosses that are viral and drugstore, check out my video up above. Now let me know in the comments which one was your favorite and which one will you not be trying. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Los amo. Mwah!